It's a couple Jordan 1 retros and they gotta be in your collection. You just collect them, you never gon' step in. I can respect it, but that ain't for me. I gotta lace up these black cement threes and throw a little fit together. Get on the go out, place a bid, and hopefully I can just hit forever. I'm from the bottom, a little wanna ride with this part about culture, you gotta be fly. Ralph Lauren with the Air Forces, put that shit on to the day that I die. Nikes over Adidas.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy DaRetroWizKid, the shoeologist, and y'all rocking with your boy in the sneaker dungeon, y'all. Hope everyone's having a great day today. Today, y'all, we are going to be doing a comparison video. We're going to be talking about all of the Jordans that came out between 2013 all the way up to 2022, when we're finally getting a supposed to have been reimagined, but now we have the lost and found Air Jordan 1, aka it's a Chicago, but with a twist on it. The storytelling on this sneaker is dope. I really want to see how this shoe's gonna age over time. You know, they threw a couple little spins in there on us with this one right here, giving us that crack upper back here and also on the inner and outer panels and the toe box, and just giving us a different vibe, you know, giving it that age look, like this was at a mom and pop store and it was lost in the basement. And you know, if you take a pair of 85 OGs and you look at them, those are some of the first things you see go, is that cracking up here around the area, maybe little cracks right here on the side. So I dig the vibe of how they put this together. Now, the one thing that I will say that I didn't say in that video is I wonder how the cracking is going to do over time. Is this cracking actually gonna like peel off, or you know, what is the vibe with the textures of what they use on this sneaker? How will it age over time? I really want to see how that's gonna go. But enough of all of that. For today's video, we are going to be comparing. So let's go ahead and let's bring out a couple of sneakers and line them up and show you guys how they did a difference from 2013 all the way up to 2022. 2013, we didn't get a Nike Air box. We didn't get a Nike Air pair of Air Jordan 1 Chicago's. We got a pair of Air Jordan 1 Chicago's that had a Jumpman on the sneaker, and I mean, it is what it is. That year, we also got the Royals that came out, and we got the Breads. And the crazy thing was, those came out with actual Nike Air branding on them. It's crazy to me that they did that, but I couldn't wrap my head around why they didn't do that with the Chicago's. Now right here we have the box that they came in, and as you guys see, you have the Wings logo on there, and then you have the Wings logo right here, Wings logo here, and Wings logo on the back. All the Wings logo vibes on this one right here. So right here we have the 2013 pair that came out. You had a Jumpman on the back heel, you had the Jumpman with the Air right there on the tongue, and I mean, other than that, it looks like a complete Chicago. It is a high. A lot of people were like, oh, that's a mid. I remember I did a video and somebody was like, bro, those are mids. No, these are actually highs, my G. These are definitely highs. The crazy thing is, though, is that, like I said, this was the only one out of those when it came to the Royals and all that, and the Breads, that they didn't do it. And of course, back then, you know, you had this little piece that was in there with the actual insert. You know, this year you're getting that tissue paper. We've been seeing the tissue paper on a lot of the new sneakers. And if you look at this 2013 pair, I would actually say I feel like these sit actually a little bit higher. Now, the colorway and everything, you know, color looks really similar. I'd actually argue and say that I feel like these might be just a little bit brighter than the other ones. Now, because these are like regular Chicago's and these have an age look. So I would definitely say that the colorway wise, these have a true Chicago colorway to them with having that red, but it is what it is, man. I do think that a lot of people slept on those, but still going for a nice little penny right here. You know what I'm saying? These right here, if you try to buy them brand new off of like Gold or something, they're going for almost $1,000 in my size. But you have the 2013 Chicago right here. Then remember, in 2015, we start getting remastered sneakers, meaning that, you know, kind of like how they were saying that these were going to be the reimagined. In 2015, we got the remasters, and then, of course, you know, with the 2013 pair, we did get a Nike Air box, but because these didn't have Nike Air on them, I guess that's why they gave us the Wing logo. I would say in 2015, when they brought back the Chicago, it was one of the ones that everybody wanted. And right here we have the 2015 Chicago. Now, these right here having that nice soft leather on the toe box area. I'm talking about these joints right here going for a nice little penny. The materials on these was on point. And you know, I wasn't able to cop my pair in 2015. I think I got these like 2 years ago because I always had these and I was always on the hunt trying to find a pair of these, and then I finally was able to get a nice little trade in, couple sneakers and a little bit of bread, and luckily I did it before the last dance because then these just shot up tremendously and they would have been out of my reach, and I probably would not own this shoe because I wasn't gonna pay that much money to get this shoe because I already knew they gonna come back around. But right here we have the Chicago from 2015, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was kind of hoping that we would have just got this shoe like this, you know what I'm saying, with Nike Air. They ain't really have to even do all the cracking and stuff like that, but I love the storytelling that they did with this sneaker, which makes me feel like they're gonna drop another pair within the next couple of years if they do it the way that they did these 2013 then 2015. The pattern would be dope if they would just go ahead and knock it out, and in 2024 they hit us with another Chicago, but like this, same type of style and everything, but giving us a true Chicago without the cracks and all that stuff. So right here we're just gonna line them up so you guys can see what the height looking like on these. We got 2013, 15, and 22 right here, and I mean, like I said, these right here are probably gonna always be one of the bigger retro releases when it came to the Chicagos, like not being like an OG, but like the 2015s have always stood out, and I feel like a lot of people would say that too for sneakerheads out there, is that the 2015 pair of Chicagos it's something that a lot of people probably wish that they did with these, but because they don't have these, they're gonna settle with these, and there's nothing wrong with that, because I ain't gonna lie to you, every time a Chicago type colorway come out, your boy gonna cop, which is gonna lead us into another sneaker that we got in between. From these to these, we did get a couple sneakers that weren't quite Chicagos, but they had that Chicago vibe tees. Spider-Man 1s, you know what I mean? These right here definitely give off that Chicago 1 vibe. You know, the only difference is, of course, you know, these being dedicated, being like the Miles Morales type vibe with these. They have that, the little polka dots like in the vibe with it being like the web with the 3M and everything like that. And these are just a little bit different. Tumbled leather, nice tumbled leather on these and everything like that. But again, not a true Chicago. You got the blue right there with the red. You got the icy bottoms on these. But when you look at them, you know, people, if you take a quick look, you'll be like, oh, bro, I got some Chicagos on. But no, these were the Spider-Man joints. We got some mids. Now, these are mids. And I can show you guys a nice little look-see right here where I can say that these are truly mids. Look at the 2013 and look at these mids. Let me line it up for you guys so you guys can see that. These are sitting tremendously high compared to that. So right here on my right, which is your left, you guys are seeing the 2013s right here. But, you know, I be trying to tell people, but, you know, it's a couple people out there be like, nah, G1. But these were the white heel Chicagos, the Chicago white heels. And, you know, definitely was a vibe. Anytime it's like a Chicago vibe, your boy always going after it. Chicago 1's one of my favorite colorways. So it's a must that I go ahead and grab them. So over the last 9 years, 2013, no Nike Air, we had Chicagos. 2015, remastered Chicagos with the Nike Air. Probably one of the most, you know, dope Chicago pairs to come out. In my personal opinion, that's not like an OG or something like that. In my era, for my age, to be able to grab a pair. And then right here you have the 2018. We got these Spider-Man joints, which weren't Chicago's, but they do have straight Chicago hits on it with a twist. And then in 2020, we got the Chicago mids with the white heel, switching up that backside. And then 2022, we get the Lost and Found Chicago vibes right here. And that's pretty much the lineup of Chicagos that we've seen, or Chicago type vibes that we've seen with these two, because all of these right here being true Chicago colorways, and these right here kind of just, it's Chicago colorways, but y'all know what I'm saying, man. It's not, it's a twist to them, just like it's a twist to these. Now, it wouldn't be right if I did throw these honorable mentions in there. In 2019, we did get the LA2 Chicago. Now, of course, you know, with these right here, you're able to scratch off the upper, and the LA colorway turns into a Chicago colorway, which is really, really dope. I have yet to still wear my pair, y'all. And I got these from SneakerCon. I want to say it was SneakerCon Dallas that I got these at, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say it was SneakerCon Dallas. But 2019, these came out. And of course, we had the counterpart to the Chicago white heel. We had the Chicago black toe. Now, of course, looking like a Chicago, but changing out, having a black toe right here, and instead of having a red bottom, you have a black bottom, and looks pretty similar to this pair of Chicago mids that came out. And again, these are a pair of mids, and I just stated that, but hey, it's the obvious. But those would definitely have to be some honorable mentions that we gotta throw in there that came out throughout 2013 leading up all the way to 2022. But I would really like to see this same type of swag on this shoe 2-3 years from now. I'm really looking forward to trying to get the double up on these, because I wouldn't mind beating a pair of these. I really want to see what the Kraken gonna do over time. Comment down below, let me know what kind of Chicago vibes you got when it comes to the Jordan 1s in your collection. I definitely say, hands down, I probably think I still like the 2015s over these, but I like the way these feel on feet. The cushion and everything on the inside, I like the way they did that. But I don't know, man. It could be up in the air. I think that I dig the vibe of this having that age look as well, but I still would like to get a pair of Chicagos without the cracks. That's just me personally, but I do like the age vibe. I am going to try to get the double up, as I said before, and I'm just stating the obvious. It still is a Chicago, but it has a twist to it. Great storytelling on the sneaker. Will you guys be going after this pair on November 19th? Full size run for the whole entire family, $180 for the men's pair. So y'all already know the vibes, man. But until the next video, y'all already know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. Stay safe out there. Peace, love in Laguna Beach, and we out this thing.
It's a couple Jordan 1 retros, and they gotta be in your collection. You just collect them, you never go stepping. I can respect it, but that ain't for me. I gotta lace up these black cement threes and throw a little fit together. Get on the go, out, place a bid, and hopefully I can just hit forever.